The Timeless Eternal team is shaping up to be a very, very important team for us to be able to progress our roster. As time moves forward, we're starting to see a little bit more clearly what their role is in the game. And we're going to say right now, do not skip this team. Spider-Man Descent Tower is wrapping up. This is going to be the last week for that. And in pursuing it, we're able to acquire this character here, Kingo. Now, my run is done. I'm not able to make it any farther in the event. We'll talk about that perhaps another time, but hey, get in there and get what you can. These tower-based characters, right? They go away, they come back. And so we want to make sure that we have the team, right? We want to make sure we're unlocking those special characters so that we can put the team in play. So let's just do what we can, right? No pressure, just do what we can. At least make sure we unlock Kingo so we can use our Timeless Eternals. Why is this so important? Well, we know that this team was going to be useful in Battle World, and perhaps we didn't recognize how useful. As we take a peek and go into the situation here, so this is on my main account. So this is my main endgame account right here. We were reminded that if we're going to be doing these elite missions, it does indeed say Daring Warriors or Timeless Eternals. So once again, if you are a newer player, especially coming to the game, we need to do these elite missions that give us these modifications to slowly weaken the boss. It just allows us to score higher and higher over time. The more of these elite missions we do, we just get a natural buff to our teams and are able to get more and more knockouts on the boss. You could not do this if you didn't have a team for this. And originally, the only team we had was the Daring Warriors. The Daring Warriors are a good team. They're a decent team. I'm enjoying using them. I know some people might say differently, but the team is relatively good, and they're good in Cosmic Crucible. The difficulty is they have a special character in Eclipse. Okay, so to unlock Eclipse, you would have to build the Champions and or the Winter Guard, which are older teams. Again, our economy only allows us to build 5 characters a month, so basically 1 team a month. So if you're a person that was coming to the game more recently, see, it's really not effective for you to have to go back, build an old team just to unlock this character, just to be able to build this team, just so you can start making progress in Battle World. You're being locked out of that ability to proceed. So the adjustment is then to work on the Timeless Eternals. So stuff like that always raises the question, is it worth it? What is the benefit of leaning into this new team? Some people are wondering if they can skip it. And again, especially if you're just coming to the game, especially if you're a free-to-play player, I don't think this is a team you want to skip. Reason being is, as we look here, as we're going to be making our way forward to get into dealing with the Maestro, notice the adjustments that have been made to the Maestro fight. On the Spotlight side now, the Timeless Eternals have been added to the list alongside the Daring Warriors and the Retcon team. So we have a third team that is going to help us perform better in the matchup. So again, I'm a free-to-play player. This is an endgame account. My Retcon team isn't very strong. So the only real team that I would have on the baseline is the Daring Warriors. But now, even as an endgame player, the Timeless Eternals being added to the list, I'm looking forward to see what they're able to do. And it looks like what they're able to do is going to be significant. They're going to get advanced stats, and the Timeless Eternals also will have the amount they're able to take as permanent health damage reduction reduced as well. That is very, very significant. The Timeless Eternals, though, are going to have some other special perks. So Spotlight, Timeless Eternals, they're going to get 50% more speed, crit chance, and crit damage. So they're just going to be going faster, and they're going to be able to do a lot more damage. And if you have all 5 members, notice this, the Maestro cannot enrage. And on each Timeless Eternals turn, they're going to gain +2 Eternal Saga. So just for existing, they're going to maintain that Eternal Saga. So they're always going to have those abilities active. And again, did you notice the part there in red? Just said the Maestro cannot enrage. So he'll still be able to build up his damage, right? He's still going to be able to hit us harder as the fight goes on, but the fight will not end, if I'm understanding this correctly, when he hits 100% rage. When his rage meter hits 100%, he would enrage and then automatically win the fight. But this here is saying that that won't happen. So we recognize that the community in general always is able to create by theory crafting, right? By putting different characters together, they're able to create the best possible teams for Battle World, and that's great. The other side of the coin, though, is many of us, depending especially on when we came to the game and how strong our characters are, may not be able to mimic that. We might not have the characters required. So these baseline teams are our best bet at doing the best we can, getting a high score on the Maestro so that we're able to get the character shards that we need. And in this particular case, if this individual isn't going to enrage, then right, that's good for us. That means that we can continue to fight as long as our characters have health. Now, you could probably even put this on auto if you wanted to. You get a decent score. You still have to watch out for the things that give the enrage meter, that help the enrage meter to count up, because that makes the Maestro stronger. That does not look like something that's going to change. And the stronger he is, the more damage he does. And our characters can only take so much at some point. But I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like as the spenders of the community have Thina coming out here today. Man, today we have to probably maybe talk about her. She's coming out today just in time for the Maestro fight. I'm curious to see what information will come out, what that fight will look like, what kind of numbers people who are trying will be able to produce. But this is just another one of those things I think helps us to appreciate we should not skip out on this team. We know that this team is going to be exceptionally strong in Alliance War. We have a lot of war changes that are taking place. We're going to need more characters. We're going to need more teams to be effective in that game mode. And we're glad that they're helping us to see that this is going to cross over then into Battle World. We'll get a good taste of fighting, right? As when we get it up, get a good taste of fighting against the Maestro. And we know we're also going to be using this team in the next Battle World boss, the Destroyer. So we really don't, I'm just saying, I'm not going to skip out on a team. I don't think it's a good idea on the free-to-play side to skip this team. I think that it puts us in line for more rewards. It helps us to build other characters that we're going to need, especially for playing free-to-play. Strong characters, plug-and-play characters are necessary, and it sounds like this team is going to put us in line to build at least 2 of those characters. So those are my thoughts. I'm curious to hear what you think about this. Let me know in the comments below.